On the medication chart, there is a specific tab for discharge medications. Rather than re-prescribing medications in full, it is possible to transfer inpatient medications to the Discharge tab. There are two different ways to do this. The first way is via the Scheduled or PRN tab. Select the medications you wish to add to the Discharge medications list. Be careful not to select any medications intended for inpatient use only, and any that have inappropriate routes for discharge, for example intravenous. Then select the Discharge button. You are taken to a screen to review the dates and times these discharge medications should commence. Check these carefully and amend them if necessary. Those can be amended on the next screen. You will also be prompted at this point for any medications that have a course length, such as for antibiotics, to ensure an appropriate course duration on discharge. We are happy with the defaults, so we can just click on Continue. You are taken to the Discharge Update screen. You will notice that this screen has a yellow background to clearly indicate that this is Discharge Prescribing. You are given a second opportunity to review what you are about to add to the discharge medications list. If necessary, you can make any amendments at this point by clicking on the name of the drug, which will return you to the prescribing screen. In this example, the prescribing is accurate, so we will click on Update. You are taken into the Discharge tab. Notice the items on this tab also have a yellow background to show they relate to discharge. Once medications are on the Discharge tab, they are not linked to the inpatient prescriptions, and are not automatically updated if the inpatient medications change before discharge. Do not presume that changing information on the inpatient tabs will automatically update the Discharge tab. They are separate prescriptions. The alternative method to prescribe for discharge is from the Discharge tab itself. Click to select Discharge Reconciliation. The Discharge Reconciliation screen shows you Discharge Medications. Medications currently on the Discharge tab. Inpatient medications not transfer to discharge medications. Current inpatient medications can be added to the discharge list here. In this case, we'll select double base, paracetamol, salbutamol sulfate, and simvastatin. Notice the furosemide tablet, listed against medications on admission, which is suspended, could be added to discharge at this point, but in this scenario we won't do so. We can now click Continue. Then review the medication start date, time and duration if appropriate. We are happy to accept the defaults, so click Continue. In this case, you are returned to the Scheduled tab. To review all of the discharge medications, select the Discharge tab. Medications on the Discharge tab in Medchart are automatically displayed in the Discharge Medication list on the HCR letter in Advantis CDS. However, it is very important to check the allergy status recorded in Advantis, as this is what will appear on the HCR. Both Advantis and ePMA currently record allergies independently of each other, and both will need to mirror one another before the HCR is published. It is also necessary to manually review all of the medications started, stopped or modified during the admission, and record the details in the dedicated section on the HCR, giving reasons for the changes made. This information does not automatically pull from ePMA into the HCR document.